people moving out of the South Bay of Los Angeles, you've always hear about people moving to the South Bay, but what about people who are quietly packing up and heading out? Today, we're gonna be talking about something that rarely gets mentioned, why people are leaving one of LA's most desirable coastal regions. And if you're living here now or thinking about moving here, you'll want to hear this. Hey, I'm Lucy Salem, your local real estate agent here in the South Bay of Los Angeles. From Manhattan Beach to Redondo Beach to Torrance, the South Bay is known for its sunshine, its schools, and that classic California coastal lifestyle. But even Paradise has its downside. And as a local agent, I've seen a growing trend. Families, retirees, even young professionals leaving the South Bay. So let's dive in on why we're seeing such a shift. So let's get straight to it. The South Bay is still one of the most desirable places in Southern California. But over the past few years, we've seen more and more residents saying goodbye to the beach cities. Here are some of the biggest reasons why I'm seeing people leave the South Bay. One, the cost of living is no joke. Housing prices have hit record high, and even post-pandemic. And basic starter homes in Manhattan Beach or Hermosa expect to pay upwards of $2.5 to $4 million. Even in Redondo Beach and Torrance, homes regularly go over $1.2 million. And that's for a modest square footage. Not to mention you have your property taxes, insurance, utilities, and groceries. It all adds up. And the second one is work from anywhere. Since COVID, we've been able to work wherever we want. Whether you're in tech or corporate workers, you no longer need to maybe go into the office. So if you can work from a laptop in Boise or Austin or even Palm Springs, why pay these South Bay prices? And number three, school and lifestyle priorities have shifted. Some families feel the pressure of high-performance public schools, especially Manhattan Beach Unified School District. Others want more land, slower pace, or access to charter private school options they can't afford here. And number four is the traffic. The traffic, if you're commuting, can still be just not the most fun. The 405, PCH, and even local surface streets get brutal. For people commuting from the South Bay to maybe West Side or even downtown, that daily grind can really add up. And number five, changing demographics and generational needs. Empty nesters are selling longtime family homes, moving to smaller towns or out of state. Some younger families are priced out or simply want a different pace of life. Okay, so what's the problem? It's not just about the high prices. People aren't just leaving because they can't afford it anymore. They're leaving because they no longer feel the value matches the cost. It's the classic, what am I actually paying this mortgage for? Small lots, high-pressured schools, limited nightlife or dining in some areas, lack of walkability inland neighborhoods, and the constant competition, from daycare competition to even just the parking spot. That disconnect between lifestyle and expectations has really made people reevaluate. So where are some of the people that are moving out of South Bay going to? Here are some popular relocations. Within California, you have South Orange County, think San Clemente, Mission Viejo, coastal vibes, but with a slower pace and sometimes cheaper properties. Also a little bit up north, Ventura County, Thousand Oaks, Ventura, more space, more land, and still great schools. And then you have Palm Spring areas. A lot of retirees or people who work remote go to Palm Springs. Now let's think out of state. Out of state, Texas is a big one. You have Austin, Dallas. These places you're gonna get bigger homes, bigger lots, more for your money. Also, not to mention, you don't pay any income tax when you are living in Texas. The next one is Arizona. Maybe Scottsdale or Phoenix are attracting young families and retirees alike. Idaho, Colorado, North Carolina, smaller cities with growing infrastructure and lower costs. They're not all going rural. They're just going smarter, looking for more space, flexibility, or better value. Now here's what's really interesting. Even though people are leaving the South Bay, demand has not dropped. Why? Because for every person that is selling or moving out, there's often one person looking to buy. Think maybe a young family that's a transplant from San Francisco, or even a young family moving from West LA and wanting more of that South Bay lifestyle. International buyers and investors, the South Bay market is still highly competitive, but turnover is still real. And as more homeowners age out of the area or shift priorities post-pandemic, we're seeing a reshuffling of who lives here and why. So is now the time to leave the South Bay? Honestly, it really just depends. And if you're feeling financially stretched, craving more space, or simply want a different pace, moving might be the right choice. But if you love the beach lifestyle, value the schools, and can make the numbers work, there's still nowhere quite like the South Bay. What's important is making an informed decision, not based on the market trends or fears, but on your specific lifestyle, your goals, and your vision for your future. And if you're thinking about selling or moving, or even just downsizing within the South Bay, let's chat. I would love to talk to you. So don't forget to like and subscribe below for more videos like this, and I would love to hear in your comments. Are you thinking about leaving the South Bay? I will see you at the next video.